had a very long procession earlier, and we had a very long gospel. I hope that, hey dog, get out. I hope that even with the gospel reading that we have heard, we also were able to hear from God. Palm Sunday marks the entry of Jesus into Jerusalem. As we once again recall that Jesus Christ's eyes was set going to Jerusalem because he knew that it is there that the purposes of God will be consummated. But he entered in humility, not in pomp or in power, but to humble ourselves and make our souls the garments that we spread before him. This is the greetings that he desires. Joel says, "Rend your hearts and not your garments." So it is our lives with a broken heart that he desired that we should lay before his feet. So let us accompany him as he hastens towards his passion and imitate those who meet him, not by covering his path with garments, olive branches or palms, but by doing all we can to prostrate ourselves before him by being humble, to live our life as he planned and as he purposed. This is speaking to us of a surrendered life. So let us spread before his feet not our garments or soulless olive branches, but ourselves, clothed in his grace, clothed completely in him. Now, we who have been baptized into Christ must ourselves be the garments that we spread before him. We have been clothed with the righteousness of God. So this righteousness, this life that he redeemed, we should live this, spread this before him. Our theme for today, Christ chose to suffer. He chose the way of suffering freely of his own will for the reason that he wanted to manifest that which God promised, the love of God for us. So even John says that for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. So he came down from heaven to raise us from the depths of our sin, to raise us with himself. We are told in the scriptures, above every sovereignty, authority, and power, and every other name that can be named, now comes of his own free will to make his journey towards Jerusalem. As I've said earlier, his eyes were so set towards Jerusalem because there awaits the plan of God to consummate God's very plan for us. In his humility, Christ entered the dark regions of the fallen world. And he is glad that he became so humble for our sake. Glad that he came and lived among us and shared in our nature in order to raise us up again to himself. When Adam sinned, it's not the original sin that actually we inherited, but we can say that it is state of our life, the condition that we have because of that sin. Now, because of what Christ has done, he chose that suffering, as I've said, that he will be able to raise us up for himself. St. John Chrysostom speaks of Jesus in this way. I will read this to you. That from our Lord, I am Father, I am brother, I am bridegroom. I am dwelling place. I am food. I am raiment. I am root. I am foundation. Now listen to this. All whosoever you will, I am. Be in need of nothing. I will even be servant, for I came to minister, not to be ministered. I am friend and member and head and brother and sister and mother. Again, it says, I am all. Only cling closely to me. I was poor for you and wanderer for you, on the cross for you, in the tomb for you. Above, I intercede for you to the Father. On earth I have come for your sake, as an ambassador to the Father. You are all things to me, brother, and joint heir, and friend, and member. Now this is the question. What more do you need? He says, He is all in all. So my brothers and sisters, since our Lord Jesus Christ did everything for us, and is everything for us, let us do what the churches urge us to do. Let us welcome Him with chants, for the Creator is coming to undertake the cross. He is doing everything in order to save humankind. Let us welcome Him with hymns of doxology and gratitude. Let us glorify His unspeakable mercy, not only this morning, not only this day, but let us be present at all of the services during Holy Week, to take part in all that He suffered for us, to remember His holy passion. I urge you to join us in this holy season and take part in the sufferings of Christ, that we may also take part in His life. May we do this with humble thanksgiving, church. Let us come with a purified minds, walk along with Him, be crucified with Him and die for Him as to the pleasures of life, so that we may live in Him. Christ chose to die for us in order to save us. Let us also choose to crucify ourselves to Him, our life to Him, that that life might truly be made manifest in us. He chose the suffering to save us. Let us choose to believe and to walk in that which He has given us, that our life also may become proclamation of that life. Let's all stand.